the topic of creating certainty in a time of uncertainty. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going live in multiple places. I'm going live in Instagram. Hey Woody, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I hope you're holding up all right. I'm going live on Instagram. I'm going live over here on YouTube. I'm going live into all the AOC channels. And for those of you in Instagram who haven't had the opportunity to come on over, I've been doing that for since this thing started, documenting my my self-isolation and all the things that I've been thinking of. I live alone. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard. And with that comes alone with my thoughts, and I don't really have an opportunity. I wanted to document them, so I've been going live every day. And now I've included you guys because I got my setup going on over here. So I got some coffee going, and we'll get into it. But feel free to ask questions. Feel free to send me comments. Well, and we'll have some fun. I'll be here for about a half an hour. Then I have to go into my other groups for the Art of Charm. So I hope everyone is doing well. One of the things that is difficult in all this, have you tried adrenochrome? No, I have not. But I certainly saw Fear and Loathing. That's my coffee. There we go. All right, now we can get this party started. Okay, so with that, with being here by myself, plenty of time to think. And one of the things that I woke up today, and I don't know how you guys are doing this, are dealing with this, but for myself, waking up this morning, I've been in isolation for over 2 weeks, 17, 18 days. I'm not even quite sure anymore. It's difficult to put a definite time when I had started, just because I was getting nervous about this a few weeks ago. Regardless of all that, the one thing is certain, and that is uncertainty. It's uncertainty in life. It's uncertainty of this situation. And part of the human condition is to look for information to allow you to feel safe, because uncertainty brings with it, it doesn't allow you to construct a reality that's based on anything. It doesn't bring predictable patterns in the place. And it is your predictive pattern making that allows you to feel okay in the situation that you're in. Well, there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fear that the media has generated, Pedro. So because it's difficult to recognize any patterns, we become more and more nervous. Anxiety sets in. And so a lot of people's lives have been uprooted, went sideways, flipped upside down. They're unable to put together any patterns in their life, which allows them to feel safe once pattern recognition takes off. And every day for myself, I hope that there's news that allows for pattern recognition. I hope that there's news that shows something getting better. But what we're getting news-wise is a lot of contradictory guesses, predictions, and I don't know. And so that makes this situation incredibly difficult. And even for myself this morning, I knew I was going to be going live. I've been going live every day all week for you guys. Might be new for you guys on Instagram. because I got two things going on here. But I've been going live in Periscope and some of our other channels. And I like doing these. They're really fun, and it gives me something to look forward to. It gives me a predictive pattern that allows me to feel okay, which here makes the case of why you need to find certainty in the middle of uncertainty. By building routine and habits, at least while everything else is crumbling, it's getting flipped upside down, where everyone else is shrugging their shoulders and not knowing what's going on. If you put together routines, at least you know what you are doing and where you are going, which gives you some certainty in the middle of uncertainty, which is the only certainty you're going to get right now. And as far as any of the news resources that are worth a damn in this moment, the only thing that I can find that is based on any truth is that a lot of people are still with their hands in the air. So that needs to be put aside. That is a great question, Woody, and I was just getting to that. So while everyone's lives get flipped upside down and we're dealing with all this uncertainty, it is good for yourself to find something new to focus your attention on, to find some certainty. This is why I've been going live every day during this situation. It's an opportunity for me to document my thought processes and musings while all this is going on. It also gives me an opportunity to reach out to our audience, the Art of Charm audience, and say hello. Gives me somebody to talk to. And I'm going to be doing some lives. I'm going to be bringing some other people on. That's going to help with this. But this is Friday. So what I would like from you guys, if you want to join me in creating certainty out of uncertainty, is let's put together let's try a new skill that we can schedule in our calendar that we will devote time to every day. So at least we know what we're doing. At least we have a predictive pattern that will allow any sort of being relaxed or and have a question that is being answered when most people here are just putting their hands up. And so with all of that, here you guys go. Pedro Costa, no, my friend, but gay for you. So now I can't get that off. That's what I get. There we go. Oh. So with all of that, I would like for you guys to join me in putting together a new skill. So here's a few things that I can think of. If you guys have ever been to Canva, Canva makes memes. Canva is a meme generator. It has all the templates and things that you could use to put together silly memes very quickly. If you've never used it before, well, here's an opportunity for you to learn a new skill over the weekend, and we'll check back in on Monday to see how everybody's doing. And if you schedule an hour a day over the weekend to use Canva, then you'll have some certainty out of uncertainty. And if you don't know what kind of meme to make, I will give you one. Okay? How about this? So make a meme for my 8:30 show. There you go. You can make a meme for me. How about that? You can take a picture right here. You can make a meme. Pedro can make it as goofy as he wants, and we could all have a laugh about it. But it will give you something to do. It'll give you some certainty in this time of uncertainty. So what is this going on? Let's see what's going on here. So I'm going to pull up Woody here. I thought it was going to pull up. All right.
Well,
Woody,
how are you?
Woody, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well. First of all, I just want to say, John, your podcast, I love it. I absolutely thank you very much for taking your time.
Right on. Thank you.
I was listening to what you were saying, and that's what I have been quarantined for 14 days now. I don't even remember the shape of the sun anymore.
Oh. Well, it's not only that. It is days are blending together. Our thoughts are sort of getting loopy because we're dealing with uncertainty. We don't know when we're leaving. We don't know how bad it's going to get. And we don't know when we're going to get back to work, when we're able to function the way that we've been functioning for so long. So this puts a lot of strain, anxiety, and tension and pressure on us that is not healthy. So keeping your routines, or at least building some new ones, or having just a skill that you can take your mind off of all that, gives you an opportunity to pull out predictive patterns when there isn't any.
Which is why I've encouraged my followers and I to find something new to do every day. Yesterday we were trying. You know how you can make music with. You know how you can make music with a wine glass.
Yes.
So I challenged so many of my followers to learn that and try to see what new skill they could do with it and try to make some music with it. And we messed around. We tried to see if we could do it with our foot, with our elbow, with our earlobe. Even though it's a useless skill, it kept us busy and it kept us connected, and we had fun with it.
Right on. Well, that's killer, dude. It's little simple things like that will allow us to enjoy ourselves, give us something to occupy our time, because we're not getting any solid information. And I would think after almost 3 weeks of this, we would have something. And my friend Tommaso is watching from Periscope. He's in Italy. He's in Lombardy, Italy. He's in one of the hardest hit places. There are weeks ahead of us. And it's difficult to know if that is our future, how we're even going to have to contend with something like that in a much larger country. And I hope it doesn't come to that. But we're all sitting here going, I haven't seen anything yet. I just had a friend who was at the hospital for a checkup, and they said it was eerily quiet. Well, that's scary as all hell too.
Yeah, I have friends that are nurses that are working very hard right now that are in the front lines of everything, and they've been telling me how it is. Some tell me it's crazy. Some tell me that it's getting better. So it depends from which hospital I'm talking to which friend I'm talking to that works at a different hospital.
Yeah.
But from the information I'm getting, it's more positive than negative. But the people that give me the information, it's not media outlets. It's actually personal friends. That's why you have to get your source of information from more than one outlet.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely trying to do that. Our media is certainly not helping, and I've reached out to some people, and this is my friend Tommaso. He's given me the only reliable information out there, and he's just a man in Lombardy on Twitter that I've become friends with through this whole thing. So, Woody, I'm going to head out. Thank you very much. Good to hear from you, buddy.
I just have one last question.
Yes.
Before I leave.
Yeah.
You said to develop skills and assets throughout this whole quarantine. What has been, because I've tried reading, I'm doing meditation, I'm doing all the little stuff that everybody's doing right now that's popular and cool.
Yep.
But I've wondered, how can you practice your networking even though you're quarantined right now?
So for those guys on Periscope that didn't hear the question from Insta, from Woody, it's how are you able to practice connecting and reaching out while we're in quarantine? Well, I will tell you, Woody, right now, I've probably met more people through social media in the last 2 weeks and have had Zoom calls and interactions much more than I've been having in previous months, only because everybody is dying to talk. Everybody is dying to reach out. And the connections I made for AOC, for Art of Charm, have been immense. And here's the best part. With every one of these people that I have met, I'm supposed to have beers with them after this is all over. So I told AJ, give me a few months because I got a lot of beers and a lot of traveling to do as I go to finally give these people a hug, a cheers, and a good laugh about all this. But I will tell you, everyone is more accessible than ever.
I know.
And if you give them a direct message of, hey, I would love to have a quick cup of coffee with you on Zoom, here's my questions, and you let them know what they are in advance so it's concise, it's very easy to get their time. I have done more interviews in the last few weeks and more Zoom calls with random people just because they asked, and it's been a lot of fun.
Because everybody's bored, and everybody's on social media right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you very much. Have a great live, and I'll keep listening to you.
All right. Thank you, buddy. You take care.
Take care.
All right. So that was Woody. He's hanging out. He's having a good time. He's trying to make the most of it. So for you guys this week, the challenge is going to be to let's learn a new skill. Let's do something new. Let's try to put something together, have an hour over the weekend, and focus on whether that's meditation, whether it's working out, whether it is social media exploration. Use Twitter's very fun. It's very easy. Start off by just messaging your favorite creators. Start there. Start with micro steps. Micro steps allows you just to dip your toes in the water. And once you dip your toes in the water of something that you want to do, you're only going to dive in further the next time. The mistake that most people make when it is learning or putting together a habit is they go from 0 to 100. They decide to jump all in. They decide to go into the deep end. Then they become overwhelmed. It is a bad experience, and they opt out, and they never look forward to doing it again. You have to start incredibly small, granular even. And because you've started granular, you've managed to get a few small results, it's much more fun and easy, and it gets you excited to want to continue it again. So, all right. I think I've done enough squabbling and yelling and ranting and raving. I will see you guys. I might pop on this weekend, but that's going to be random just for the hell of it. But if not, I will see you guys 8:30 Monday morning. If you guys have something to tell, what was that? It was a request. Did I have a request to go live? If somebody wants to say hello, you're more than welcome to. I will say hi to you. This has been a lot of fun. And Tommaso, am I saying that right? Tommaso. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. And it was great to see all the Periscope people. It was great to see all of you Instagram people. We'll definitely include you guys more often as well. All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a great Friday and have an even better weekend.